What's up, guys? It's September 25th, 2025. Had a gap down, a little bit of follow through, and then training range day. Just to be upfront with everyone, I got absolutely slaughtered, but I'm still out green on the week. I just gave up 2 days worth of profits. First trade I took was this one. Why did it do that? Was this one? I was targeting 1.5R. I exited as soon as it crossed my thing there. Okay, that's acceptable. And then I kind of FOMO'd into this because I realized we were stalling at the 50% level of the gap down. So I just entered on this bar here and I exited here. And my early exit is above this line here. So you can see if I just followed the rules, I would have been very profitable today. Exited there. And then I FOMO'd this trade. When I exited here, I saw this bounce off here and I didn't have a buy order. So I FOMO'd. I bought up here and then I bought some more. So I averaged into a losing trade and then I exited on this bar and took a really nasty hit. I think this was like 10 points. So I'm kind of annoyed with myself because I was positioned correctly. I had the right idea, but the wrong maybe attitude towards it. I went about it the wrong way. I was very rushed into my trades. I wasn't really patient. But nonetheless, what I do like about today is that the system did work. Look. So it was me. I'm the problem once again. But if I can get this right. Look, the system worked. Nice rally. Bear short down here, short up here, get out break even. 1-to-1. That's a good 1-to-1. The 50% pullback worked for the entire gap down if you're looking for a major swing. Or even this worked. I was looking at these trades too, and I was just getting more and more mad at myself. Like one, pullback like two, worked great. Like this one worked as well. Like one, pullback like two, and that was a good swing. And even this one worked. So I was just very flustered with my day today. Don't know why I averaged in. Bulls buy up here, they buy more lower, get out, break even, catch more than 1-to-1. So very good day for the system. Bad day for your boy. It is what it is. We got one more day left, and I'm going to be very adamant about taking those systematic trades tomorrow. What really messed me up was I was watching this sell off on the daily chart, and I don't know why I tried to buy the EMA. So I bought this. I actually bought bar 3, and then I bought more here on that. So two different things. The trades I just talked about were all my futures account. Now I'm talking about my options account. I faded this. I bought bar 3, and I pressed my position right around the EMA. And then these freaking bars ruined the 0DT, so I exited. Then I bought again right around here for that long position I was talking about. And then kind of just went, I just was on tilt and then I let it expire. So I took a nasty hit on both accounts today. But you guys just saw the system worked out. Was there even a loser? Winner? Oh, even here's a trade that I missed because I was married to an idea. Like one, pullback like two. So there's a winner there. Literally full of winners today. This is kind of sloppy. I'm just counting. 1, 2. Okay, so here's a losing trade. 3 bars in a row filled here. Of course, that's the one I averaged into because I saw this. And that's so one losing trade so far. 1, 2, 3. 4 is a winner. 5 is a winner. 6 is a winner. And I don't know if I would take this trade because it's climactic. Maybe I do. So that's 2 losers and 5 winners, or 6. No fill there. Bear bar, bear bar, bear bar, bear bar. I don't know if I would have been profitable because I would have to sit through a lot of drawdown. So regardless of, we just know there's more winners than losers today. So I feel like a big stupid idiot. Not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Keep pushing. So weekly chart. Bad follow through for the bulls. It's becoming a bear bar. Bounced off the higher time frame EMA. We see that on the daily chart. 1 second. So yeah, on the daily chart, leg 1, pull back like 2, pull back like 3, and now we're going more sideways than up. We're in training range. We're definitely sideways. We have our macro channel against the macro channel. This bar has a tail, and this bar has a tail. So it'll be interesting to see what happens for the rest of the week or the month. one more day left in the month, and I think one more day left in the week, and 2 or 3 more days left in the month. It's gonna be a quick one today because I'm blah blah blah. Big gap down, bar 1 follow through, bar 2 follow through, bar 3 follow through. I was watching these bars and they just felt climactic to me. That's why I faded bar 3, which is not part of my system, and I think that's what ultimately messed me up today. Anyways, 3 bars in a row, shot to get second leg, but it does look climactic. I was willing to pass up this trade. If you don't scalp out, it's gonna end up being a loser. But I don't trade the first 6 bars of the day. That's why I didn't calculate it when I was doing that thing. And then we have a bull spike from the low of 2 to the high of 4, or is that 5? Excuse me. The low of 3 to the high of 5. There's a bull spike. Bears short up here. They short more down here. Let me do this right. You'd almost get stopped out, but if you have your stop 1 tick below the low of the day, filled here, market sells off, and then starts to rally, and you hit 1.5R to 2R, leg 1, pull back leg 2. We have a nice rally that's creating a gap, so that lets you know it's going to be a trading range day because we have a big gap down, and now bulls have a rally. Multiple gaps, trading ranges, gaps get closed. That gap got closed. This gap gets closed over here, and these gaps get closed. Eventually, like this gap closed, that gap, this gap closed, they all get closed. Nice rally, Shanta gets second leg, and it does with 12 and or 13 and 14. Pull back 15, third leg 16. Leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3. Then we see 17 sells off. It breaks the low of 16, so that's not good. And then we have a small, kind of an inside bar, 18. I did not catch that inside bar. I saw this inside bar. I was like, oh, that's dangerous, and that led to a good reversal. So 18 inside bar, and you can see it sold off. Nice bear bar closing on slow 19 and 20 with follow through. Shot to get second leg down, and it does. I have something in my throat. Leg 1, pull back leg 2. Double bottom right around support. Leads to a rally starting at the low of 24, 25, 26, and 27. Nice rally from here to here. Follow through again, gaps get closed, and you can see it on this leg down. Inside bar 28 starts the bear reversal to the big climactic move. 3 legs down into support. This is support. Leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3, pull back leg 4, and this leg 4 moves broken up into 2 legs. Leg 1, pull back leg 2. If you wanted to say this was the trading range, look, leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3 into support. So many ways to count it, but this leg right here is a third or fourth leg, and we have to get out of shorts if you're short on bar 55. It's the biggest looking bear bar excluding 47, which was the breakout of this range. Immediate retest of the breakout point right here at 24 on 48, and it sells off. One thing that really messed me up today is I forgot the difference between price control and time control. Bulls did control the price, however, bears have time control, and that's important to notice or note. Time control is trumps price, from what I understand. Sell off leg 1, pull back leg 2, deep pull back 37. Bulls that buy up here, buy more down, buy more on 36, get out on 37. Market starts to sell off, enough selling pressure to catch that leg 2. Market continues to sell. 46 and 47. 47 is breaking out of this range. 48 is the immediate retest of bar 24, giving bulls a quick chance to get out break even. That bought the highs of 44 and 45. They buy more at 47 low, break even 48, creates a sell off. Bulls that see 48 think it's some sort of wedge bottom. Push 1, pull back, push 2, pull back, push 3, wedge bottom. They're going to buy 48, and now they're trapped. They're going to have to buy more lower, and maybe even lower, average all the way in. 49 through 52, Shanta gets second leg down. We have a very small inside bar here, and it's becoming a late leg inside bar. So 53. Keep that in mind if you're short that we just got an inside bar, and look, a quick 2 bars down, 54 and 55, climactic price action, and then the market snaps back to its open. Trading range day, the open is a magnet. 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. Nice breakout. A reversal is a form of a breakout. 1 second, guys. I gotta clear my throat. Excuse me. So leg 1, pull back leg 2, and then you can see bad close on 63, and we start to go more sideways. This entire structure did get a leg 1, pull back leg 2, or you could say leg 1, pull back leg 2. Nonetheless, it's your trading range day. Micro channel against the micro channel. Yeah, now we go sideways. But all right, guys, kept this one under 10 minutes. I'm gonna go get a haircut. So you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and yeah, we keep moving. Thank you for your time, everyone. I appreciate your time. Bye.